Well, I made it. My first dispersed camping. Oh my God, I think I finally found the trail. So I walked to the gate to the Grand Canyon.
My name is Allie. In the last few years, I've discovered my love for hiking and backpacking. These are my stories of RV travel in search of warm sunrises, great sandwiches, and inspirational trails.
Good morning. You see me? There's the better light. So today I'm heading out to, I can't remember which mile marker it is. I didn't even fix my hair myself. My collar. I'm still kind of half asleep. Anyway, I heated up some eggs and they're not yams, sweet potatoes. I probably shouldn't be talking to the camera right now. It's like 6 a.m. and the sun's coming up and it's just so fresh. I heard some coyotes in the distance, pretty much where I'm going. It's kind of a strange thing with me and coyotes. I absolutely love coyotes. I love dogs, canines and stuff. But there's something about wildlife, especially small, small predators, that still like spook me. I'm not scared of coyotes. I've been around them quite a bit, even probably when I was hiking with my dog. So I'm sure I've been watched hundreds of times by coyotes. Anyway, it's still kind of eerie to like hear them yip and bark and do their little thing in the distance where you're going on foot. But it's also beautiful. It's beautiful to hear them, so yeah, so I'm headed out today to the same spot that I went the other day. Yesterday I took a day off. I arranged my motorhome. I just kind of chilled. Because I had to put a lot of stuff in here and I kind of just tossed it in here. So I had to make sure all the cabinets and everything and the drawers over here and everything had made sense to me, so I moved stuff around. What else? Do I look really tired? I'm not. It's weird. I've been sleeping really well. Okay, so yesterday I took the time off. I actually, and I'm finishing up the video for the finale of my AZT through hike backpacking trip back in March. It's July now. I should have finished it in March and published it on YouTube, but I didn't. I just haven't been motivated to make videos once I got off. I was just not motivated. I was more motivated to hike, which I've done since then. I've done a lot of hiking on the AZT. I've been chopping at it little by little. 10 miles here, 12 miles there, 5 miles like the other day. So those videos by now will have already been published. I got to work on those too. So anyway, today I'm heading out to that same spot that I jumped off of to go northbound. This time I'm going southbound, 6 miles. Yeah, 6 miles to touch the last spot that I was. I want to say the mileage is like from 679 to 6, what's 679 minus 6? 673? Yeah. So 673, that's the last place I was on the ZT down that way. That trip was with Janice, my hiking partner, who lives in Wyoming. And we started at the Grand View Tower and we hiked northbound that day. And that's where we stopped. So I'm going to go and meet that. Ride my bike to what I call the trailhead. It's not a trailhead. At around 679 and go southbound. And then later on, I need to get back and move my vehicle. I gotta find where to park because I want to hike. Last time when I went with Janice, we car camped with our tents by Grand View Tower. And then we hiked from there. We went north and south. I have to find the southernmost tip of where I was before for my RV. Like find a campsite off of a fire road or forest road where I can camp and hop back on in that location too. So it's not easy maneuvering your RV according to the trail sometimes if you're not, because RVs can't go everywhere. My little car could reach more places than the RV, and then if I had a four-wheel drive, I definitely could reach a lot more places. So someday I'll tow a little four-wheel drive. For now, I have bike power. So I rode my bike about 1.25 miles up the trail, and then I pooped out because it was all uphill. I stopped probably 4 times. But man, do you really cover space really fast? I was wondering, it's my umbrella. Okay. You really cover distance in a short distance. You cover distance in a short amount of time. Much shorter than walking. So, it's really pretty out here. Did I say that before? Probably. It's already kind of warm. It's humid because it stormed yesterday. Had a beautiful rainstorm. And now the ground is wet. A little bit muddy. No big deal on this dirt. It's not, it kind of sticks to you, but not like clay. So anyway, rode my bike a little bit. But what's cool is when I go back, it's all downhill for a little more than 1 mile from my bike, and that'll be kind of cool to ride. So I think I have less than 5 miles to where I want to go, and then back. You know, there's bears out here. I've seen their prints. I wish I didn't have to constantly make noise because it's so quiet and it's nice. I love it. But, hey bear! And I don't like my singing, so I don't know a lot of songs. I end up singing Green Day, Good Riddance, and the Eagles, Hotel California over and over and over again. Those seem to be the ones that I know mostly. But I'm gonna get to hiking. I'll talk to you later. So the one thing that I came across often
and when we were also backpacking with my partners in the past, we don't do as many miles as the younger people, as the 20-somethings and maybe even 30-somethings. We maybe cover up to 14 miles a day, maybe 16, but our averages are more between 10 and 12. And there were a lot of times we wouldn't come across campgrounds and we weren't told where they are, or they weren't mentioned on the Gut Hooks app, the app that pretty much I think most hikers, most backpackers, through hikers use for long distance trails. So I want to tell you that at mile 677.6 on the Gut Hooks app, it's not marked, going northbound, you'll have to do the math for going southbound. There's a really nice campground. Campsite. It's not a campground, it's a campsite. You can't have fires out here, at least not this year. I wouldn't anyway as a backpacker. I'm exhausted by the end of the day. Who wants to tend to a fire? This is a really nice campsite. At mile 677.6. Take notes. It's really nice. Also note, around here, there's a lot of dispersed camping. So honestly, off of a lot of these main roads, or even if you go up, you can find good camping for your tent. I mean, if I could put an RV on it, you can definitely put a tent on it. The other thing is that campsite is, I want to say it's less than 5 miles from Tusayan, so it'd be a nice little hike in the morning into Tusayan, or I guess into the Grand Canyon, which I think is maybe another 9? I'm not sure. Just thought I'd note that. Okay, don't do what I just did. As always, I passed through that gate and just kept going straight. Nope. This gate, let me see what mileage. So if you're walking southbound on the AZT and you come to, I already forgot the number. Hold on, we'll just stay there. Hold on. Where am I? 675.9, that gate. Going southbound. Make a sharp left turn. Don't go straight. Follow the fence to the left. I don't even know what to say about myself. Luckily, I was gonna stop for a morning snack and I only got 0.1 miles away and just decided, well, what's up ahead? Oh, I'm off trail. Yeah. I even have trail markers and I have a map and I still don't follow the trail. Man. So here is another camping spot. Looks a little bumpy, but people have camped here. This is northbound, mile 675. So I'm walking and it's a little dense out here, so I'm, yelling, hey bear, or hey squirrel. I started singing,
And I don't know, I'm not good with how, distance. Far in the distance, I see a herd of elk just running. And I think to myself, why are they running? Oh wait, it's probably my singing. So I keep walking, and I hope I got it on film because I didn't want to get too close. And I saw a fox. It's always a treat to see fox. Good morning, girls. Just passing through. I'll be back this way in about 30 minutes though. Happy grazing. This is my turnaround point. At first I was thinking, oh no, I don't recognize this. Maybe I need to go further because maybe this wasn't where we stopped last time, because we hiked from the Grandview Tower. We hiked from the Grandview Tower, and I could swear we hiked 10 miles that day, which would be 5 out, 5 back. And that sign says 5 miles from Grandview Tower. But I was thinking maybe I didn't calculate it wrong. Maybe I just estimated. Maybe I should continue walking till I recognize it. And so I walked around. There's a campsite here. I don't know if you can see it. And I walked around. I thought, well, I'm going to sit down and have a little snack. And as soon as I walked around, I saw the sign, and then I saw the hill, and I go, oh my gosh, I was just here not too long ago. I recognized it. So I don't have to walk any further today. I'm almost done. I have less than a mile, maybe a half a mile or so now. It's warm out. The heat gets to me after a while, so I am tired. But I feel good. There's my bike. And that trail goes downhill. I'll be gliding back. I'm excited. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna walk the AZT anymore right now. I'll just have to give up and cool.